What's up, everybody? It's Zach the Celtics guy here. I am back with another video, and I'm here doing my daily routine of exercise, and I'm out walking before work. It's around 5:15 in the morning right now. It's like 20 minutes before the sun rises, and today I work at 8 in the morning, and on the days that I work early, I usually wake up like 3 or 4 hours early just so I can get my shit done in the morning and go out walking. That way I have enough time and whatnot. So yeah, it's one of those walk and talk videos that I've done a couple of times. So I thought I would get on here and make one of these with some things that are on my mind, including one thing in particular. The one particular thing being, I know I've about Derek Chauvin. Now, I know I discussed Derek Chauvin a couple of times on this channel before, but yeah, the guy who killed George Flyod, the disgraced officer who killed George Flyod. Now, the thing I wanted to discuss about that guy is now I've seen several comments on a few videos from some people who upload and whatnot, from some regular YouTube channels, and there are people literally defending fucking Derek Chauvin. So apparently Derek Chauvin has defenders, which is unfucking believable, because it's just boy, have we really set the bar low. We sure have set the bar low, because now we've got a guy who literally killed someone in the line of duty, killed someone for no reason whatsoever, other than the fact that he was a bloodthirsty fucking power-hungry killer, and the fact that he possibly was borderline racist, if not flat-out racist. And it's so obvious, and it's so cut and dry that Derek Chauvin, in fact, did it. And there's people literally fucking defending the guy. So there's literally people on the right, of course, people on the alt-right that are gonna, and even some people on the moderate right, too, which is fucking bizarre, that are defending this motherfucker. Why is it that this guy is defendable in any way, shape, or form? That's my question. So my question to all these people on the right, some of these people that I've seen comment on, Actual Justice Warriors channel, and on Sticks, Hex, and Hammer 666 channel. And by the way, all those channels I actually watch, because there's some things that I agree with them on, and I like a lot of their content, even though I don't agree with a good portion of the things that they stand for, but I do watch them, and I am subscribed to them. And not only did I find the people defending fucking Derek Chauvin, it's okay, you people are literally going to defend a fucking murderer. Way to go. So it goes to show that a fucking murderer has followers and defenders. Well, Charles Manning had some too. Or is it Charles Manning? Yeah, it was Charles Manning, yeah. It just goes to show, well, fucking Hitler also had followers too, so it's really not a surprise. A lot of fucking shitty people have followers. It doesn't even matter. And then there's these people saying, oh, the fucking jury the jury was biased against them. And okay, how the fuck was the jury biased, for one thing? And do you have any evidence indicating for a second that the jury was biased? Do you fucking people have any evidence? Do you people have any evidence of that? Where's your evidence? Where is your evidence of any bias or anything like that? it was a slam dunk case. Hang on, I'm going to sit down right here and fix my shoe. I apologize for that, but I'm going to keep talking. So, like, but, like, how is that bias? When these people are coming, literally found him guilty. Literally found him guilty. When there's a picture of him kneeling on George Floyd's neck. Sorry about that. But how is it that when the proof is all there? The proof is all there. There is a picture that has sparked worldwide outrage of Derek Chauvin literally kneeling on George Floyd's neck for nine minutes when he kept screaming that he couldn't breathe. Okay? That's all the evidence that they need. That's him on the line of duty putting his knee on George Floyd. Now, I know a lot of people, a lot of fucking right-wingers are going to sit there and say that, oh, this was a fucking conspiracy. Oh, they're doing it because, they didn't want the riots in Minneapolis and elsewhere. Oh, from Black Lives Matter and and all this other fucking bullshit, okay? It's like, you fucking people, can't you fucking people just look at the facts of it and just understand that the guy was a piece of shit and was convicted because there's so much evidence against him that he actually killed him and there was no justification for it whatsoever? So, you people are defending a fucking murderer. You people are defending a fucking murderer who killed somebody. And look, I get it. George Floyd was doing a lot of shady criminal shit. And all Derek Chauvin had to do was just arrest him. He should have just arrested him, put him in cuffs, and taken him to jail and put him on trial. Because it's like, look, even if he was a bad guy, isn't there a thing in our country called fucking due process? Rather than just resorting to fucking killing someone beforehand? Like, what kind of fucking shit is that? But I know that a lot of people are going to sit there and defend him, because I'm sure there's a lot of fucking racists that are going to fucking defend him. And I'm not saying all these people who are right-wing are racist, because I have a lot of followers that are conservative and all that. But like, how could anyone defend him? And what is with the fucking excuses? Why does there have to be a fucking conspiracy with everything? Everything with you fucking people has to be a fucking conspiracy. Everything has to be a conspiracy. Oh, it's because of Black Lives Matter. Oh, it's because they don't want the riots to happen. Oh, the jury knew that they had to do it. The jury was coerced into doing it. Oh, the jury was coerced into doing it. Oh, the jury this, and this. Instead of just admitting the fact that whether or not George Floyd was a good person or not. No, I'm not saying he was a good guy. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, this is about a matter of right and wrong. And what Derek Chauvin did to George Floyd was not right. Okay? It was not right. I don't fucking stand this. That all these fucking right-wingers, even some like people who you would think would be more moderate, because like Actual Justice Warrior and Sticks, Hex, and Hammer are like libertarians. They're basically right-leaning libertarians. But yet even there's some people on their fucking fan bases that are defending him and saying, oh my God, he's like a political prisoner. Like get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. Okay, here's my message. I don't care how pro-law enforcement you are. I don't care how much you claim to respect law enforcement and whatnot. Okay, I have a lot of respect for law enforcement. I studied criminal justice while I was in college. I took a lot of law classes. And I have developed a big amount of respect for law enforcement and all that. I value law enforcement and what they do, putting their lives on the line for the average person and for our communities and our cities and our neighborhoods and our states. So yes, I understand all that. But But I'm not so pro-cop to the point where I'm going to defend a bloodthirsty fucking murderer who abused his authority to kill someone without any due process. There was no evidence that George Flyod was an imminent threat to Derek Chauvin or to anybody. He didn't have a gun on him. He wasn't like pointing a gun at him. He wasn't like immediately threatening him. And even if he was, you didn't have to kneel on him. See, that's the thing. He literally kneeled on him. Intended to do it and intended to stop his breathing. No, I am glad that Derek Chauvin has been convicted. I'm glad. I hope that he gets the worst possible sentence that there is. I hope that he is made to live the rest of his days behind bars. He committed murder, and he should be made to live the rest of his life in prison. His family is grieving, and everyone. But there's still a lot of work to be done with regards to racial injustice in this country and in our criminal justice system. And I know a lot of right-wingers are going to probably come in here and fucking jump down my throat. There's so much fucking bias. Like, no, you people are the ones who are fucking biased. Instead of just looking at something and looking at it for what it is, instead of just fucking looking at that, no, you have to come up with all these ridiculous conspiracies. This is what and I'm not saying that left-wingers wouldn't do a lot of this stuff too. A lot of people on the left wouldn't do this type of thing either. But this bullshit about Derek Chauvin literally defending the motherfucker, no, this is on you guys. And it's one of those pathetic fucking things I've ever heard in my life. So, again, you know how I always come up here on this channel saying, oh, you can think whatever you want, like I can, I will not berate you for defending people or defending this person even if I don't like them or whatever. I'm not going to say, if you defend Derek Chauvin, you're a fucking idiot. That's an exception, because Derek Chauvin is a fucking criminal. He's a fucking murderer. He killed somebody without due course, without due process, and he's a criminal, he's a murderer, and he should be made to spend the rest of his life in prison, if not a good portion of his life, like 40, 50, or 60 years or something like that. Minimum 30 years at the fucking bare minimum. So, if you defend Derek Chauvin, you're fucking, either your moral compass is broken or your brain cells are broken. Or you have just such a fucking right-wing bias that you can't see that you can't see the actual facts of the case. And the fact of the matter is, it was wrong what he did. What Derek Chauvin did was wrong. What he did was a horrible, horrible fucking thing. He's a horrible fucking person. And he should be made to rot in prison. I don't care. Like I said, there's a thing called due process. And this is the thing. Derek Chauvin abused his authority. He abused that part of the Constitution. And he should be made to pay for it. Heavily. Big time. So, like I said, I respect people's opinions. I have fans from all sides of the political spectrum. You can have any opinion you want. And even when people disagree with me, I'm not going to jump down your throat. Because no, I welcome differing opinions on my channel. I welcome disagreements. If you have anything you disagree with, that's fine. I would never berate anyone simply for disagreeing with me. But if you defend Derek Chauvin and you want to sit here and scream these conspiracies about how it was bias and all that, and how the jury was fucking biased, and and you're saying all these ridiculous conspiracies, then no, fuck you. I'm not going to give you the time of day. Okay? Because I have limits as to what I will tolerate, and that's one of those things. Because that point is just so fucking stupid that I cannot defend it. I cannot simply agree to disagree on something that is so ridiculous and so out there that it has no factual evidence or any type of nothing, has no credibility. If you defend Derek Chauvin, or you sit there and you act like the jury was biased and all that, when the evidence is right there, it's like a slam dunk case. It literally is, because there's a picture of him doing it right then and there. Then you have no leg to stand on. You have no credibility. Get the fuck out of my face. That's what I'm saying about that issue. So, otherwise, yeah. So, unless you have actual evidence that Derek Chauvin's trial was biased or unfair or whatever, unless you have actual evidence of it, unless you actually show me absolute evidence, crystal clear evidence, and no, Fox News or InfoWars is not a fucking source of information. So don't provide me with that bullshit, or some right-wing alt-right media site or fake news website or whatever. So, unless you can give me actual evidence as to why Derek Chauvin's trial was actually biased or why the jury was biased, then I don't want to fucking hear it. Because it's funny, usually it's the bleeding heart liberals that it's usually those people on like the really far left that are blindly defending people, acting like, oh, this person didn't get a fair trial, and they're being like sympathy for criminals and sympathizing for criminals and all that. But it's funny, now the right-wingers are doing it with Derek Chauvin. You know why? Because they're doing it, obviously, because Derek Chauvin killed a black man. Imagine if Derek Chauvin killed a white man. You think that any of these people would have anything to say about it? You think they would be sitting there saying, oh my God, it was so horrible. Oh, he killed one of us. Oh. That's exactly what they'd be saying. Don't tell me otherwise. If Derek Chauvin killed a white guy, you really think anyone would be saying anything? Or imagine if the races were reversed. Imagine if it was a black guy killing a white guy. You fucking people would be sitting there screeching and hollering about how bad and evil it is. Okay, killing is killing. With no justification, there's no justification for it. No matter what side does it. But I can't believe, this is how fucking low the right has become. That they're literally defending a fucking murderer. That's how low they've gotten. They defended Trump with the fucking insurrection. That they defended Trump when he did some of the worst things during his presidency, some of the worst things. Yeah, it's like, okay, we know you people would defend the fucking orange Oompa Loompa no matter what he did. All right. I could kind of look behind that and just be like, oh, you guys are fucking idiots. But I wouldn't sit there and berate any of you. And I also wouldn't just berate anyone who just likes Donald Trump for their own reason. That's not even about politics. This is about what? This is about someone killing someone, and it was a hate crime as well. Let's cut to the chase. Again, you guys have nothing to say about it because it's a black guy being killed, and you guys don't give a shit. I know, I want to stop talking about race as well. I want to stop talking about identity politics. I don't want to talk about identity politics because I'm sick and tired of it. Because, yeah, the left is always doing these. The far left is always doing these fucking identity politics. And it's annoying. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. 100%. I agree with that entirely. But we have to understand that all these fucking people on the right are the ones perpetuating a lot of it. How about we all stop talking about fucking race? Can we all just stop fucking talking about it? The left and the right. Can we all just shut the fuck up about race already? And just come together and just realize people are just people at the end of the day, and let's just accept that? It's ridiculous. And the fact that there are people defending Derek Chauvin, a fucking murdering piece of shit, there are no words. Like literally, this is a low even for the fucking alt-right. This is a low even for you guys. Okay? So if you want to come on here and you want to argue with me about how the trial was biased, bring it on. Bring it the fuck on. Unless you have some actual evidence that it was biased, then I don't want to fucking hear it. Because I guarantee you, you don't have any evidence. You're pulling it out your ass. You're making it up. It is not true. So if you want to make that case, go ahead and do it. So unless you got some actual evidence to indicate otherwise, then I will come on and listen, and I will correct my statements, and that'll be the end of it, and we'll turn things around, and then it'll be a new day. But until you do that, I don't want to fucking hear it. Shut the fuck up and keep moving. Bite me. It's as simple as that. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it here and upload this video, and I have a couple more hours where I head to work. I'm just gonna finish my walk and all that. So thank you all for listening, and comment, let me know what you think. Do you agree with my position? Do you not? And if you don't, that's okay. If you agree with me, by all means. If you don't, that's fine. And if you don't, explain why and give me actual evidence. But if you don't, then I'm not going to give you the time of day. If you don't have any evidence to support your claims otherwise, then I don't want to hear it. Then, I'm not going to give you the time of day. It's as simple as that. Okay? I have very little patience for racists and bigots. Okay? And I'm not saying all these people that are saying these things are racist, but I'm saying it's like, it sounds kind of borderline racist that you don't have anything to say when if it was a black cop killing a white guy, you'd be fucking screeching and hollering. But now it's the other way around. You people have fucking nothing to say about it, barely anything, and you're making up excuses. So it's obvious that it's a racially sensitive thing on these people's behalf, obviously. I mean, I'm not saying that that's 100% what it is, but that's what it seems like to me. I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments either way, and I'll be back with more videos soon, a bunch of other stuff. I got more